My name is Nova, and I'm a sneaker reseller. Join me in my journey where I turn hype sneakers into riches. Welcome to the grand finale of Sneakers to Riches Season 2. Before we get into the episode, I wanted to talk a little bit as to why I decided to start up Season 2 of Sneakers to Riches. The main goal for the series is to see how much money I can actually make if nothing was given to me for free, if I had to pay for absolutely every single expense, using only bots and information that is available to the public that basically anyone can buy or rent out, etc. Although there is a slight exception when it does come to Nike. But I have hinted at what it is many times and it's not really that difficult to get your hands on. So yeah, all of the information, all of the resources, all of the bots that I use can easily be obtained. And as a result, I feel like it is a pretty accurate representation of what to expect when it comes to how much money you're gonna make from botting. In the previous episode, I did say November was going to be the last month. So in December, we are not going to be making any renewals, so therefore my expenses will not get affected. All we're doing for this episode is basically seeing what comes in the mail and trying to sell as much as possible to see overall my performance over the course of the series, which is going to be a botting period of June 2022 through November 2022. And then I'm going to give myself until around the middle of December to be able to sell anything left over. Today is December the 5th. Here are a few updates. Sold some items on eBay and made a big sale for the Jordan 1 Lost and Founds to my bulk buyer. Gave him a nice discount. I could have definitely sold these for way higher, but the goal is to sell everything by around the 14th or 15th. So that's why I'm kind of just trying to let them go quickly. Guys, we got the Nike CPFM collaboration that came in. This is freaking crazy. I wish it was a little bit more soft. It feels a little bit coarse. It does come with 2 extra laces. It comes with these. I guess you put the swooshes on after you trim the hair. And it also comes with a dust bag. So super interesting sneaker, but the wearability on this has got to be at a negative score for sure. It is December 20th and these are the other sales that I made throughout the month. Now it's time to recap the results. So this is spanning a 5-month period. Here are all the sales that I made. As a result of these sales, my total profit is $9,601.14. Now it seems like a small amount of profit for the amount of sales, but this is after all of the bot expenses such as proxies, servers, groups, subscriptions, and this is also after all of the selling fees. But that is not the end of the story. I still have leftover inventory, and this is what I still have in hand. Now there's a couple of ways you can interpret what happened during Sneakers to Riches Season 2. The first way is the following. We will subtract the cost of the remaining inventory from the profit figure that I mentioned earlier. So after all is said and done, this is the amount of cash that I have on hand, but the remaining inventory value is about $3,835. So somebody can interpret this as me having $7,416.30 in cash plus $3,835 worth of inventory to give me a total of $11,251 in value. Another way to interpret this, which I think is a better interpretation, is if you give me maybe 1 to 3 more months to sell the remaining inventory. It shouldn't take that long, but I'm just being conservative. How much would I make in total? I gave a conservative estimate for how much profit I should make for each item in my inventory. These estimated profits is what I believe to be the minimum amount that I can get out of selling these. And if we add it all up, my total profit after everything is said and done should be $11,313.14. Let's just estimate it to $11,300. But these are just two different ways of interpreting my personal bot results throughout the course of 5 months. What do I think about these figures? I think they're pretty decent. However, it's not perfect. I did make some critical mistakes, which this number could have easily been a few more $1,000s. So let's go over those right now. So the first top mistake is not running multiple addresses during the Yeezy Bone Foam Runner release. During the crazy era of Yeezy supply, it would be very common to spend hundreds of dollars on a single release. And that's exactly what I did. It's a pretty much high risk, high reward approach where if you miss, all of that money just goes to waste basically. And that happened for, I believe, that instance and maybe a few other instances where they enforce some sort of address limit. Usually I wouldn't have an issue getting around address limits. It's just that they usually don't, so I'm usually just super lazy about it and just send everything to one address just to make it easier for myself. But that wasn't the move, I suppose, for some of those Yeezy releases. Mistake number 2 is not taking the Ama Maniere airship release seriously. Honestly, I came into this like a little bit underprepared. I was kind of just like, if I get one, I get one. But honestly, this drop was super easy. I could have gotten so many of these, and resale price for them is quite amazing. Mistake number 3, not sure if you can really call this a mistake. It's more like just a part of botting, I suppose, is my Jordan 1 Travis Scott's or return to sender.
Unfortunately, once an order has been returned back to us, we automatically process a refund. There's no way we can cancel the return, and then there's no way we can resend that order out to you unless you replace the order for it. They don't typically restock items that they get sent back. I know it goes to one of the projects that we have, which is shredding the shoes and turning them into the material for the playground. So that's probably what will happen to it.
Nike, what they do sometimes is on the shipping label, they would omit either line 1 or line 2 of the address. For example, if on the checkout form you put building number 123 Adams Street and then apartment number X1, on the shipping label, sometimes it will only say apartment X1. And as a result, those basically just get returned to sender if it's through UPS. And there's nothing you can do about that. And then the last mistake came from the previous episode, which is failing stupid hard on the Jordan 4 Ama Maniere release. Stupid. There was no excuse. No excuse for that one. But there you have it. Those are the results for Sneakers to Riches Season 2. You're probably wondering how I'm doing during the month of December. If I kept this series ongoing for one more month, definitely this number would be stupid high because my results so far has been excellent. I copped a bunch of lobster dunks in the special box. I copped 8 Jordan 1 Travis Scott's. Like, what the my success has been honestly pretty good. But I do want to give a special shout out to the following companies for making this all possible. The first one is Mostafa from the Anguish team. He edited the first 15 episodes of the series, and he also did all of the beautiful motion graphics to help visualize my botting progress throughout the series. The second one is WAP.io for sponsoring my content. You can browse through different cook groups and communities complete with customer reviews using their website. I think it's a fantastic starting point for anyone who's looking to get into botting. And last but not least, Notify, which provided me all of the information needed for me to maximize my rates of success when it comes to buying these sneakers and items that are really hard to get. All of those links will be in the description below. Sneakers to Riches Season 2 is done, but I'm still gonna make live cops. I'm still gonna stream the vast majority of important profitable releases, so stick around.